Hi everybody, welcome to our afternoon event to celebrate today. It's really great to have you all here. So just to give you a bit of background, so today, Cardboard Citizens, we decided to stop normal business for the day to take some time to learn and reflect, to celebrate the contributions of the Windrush generation, and also to express solidarity with people affected by racism and by the hostile environment. And with this afternoon's event, we wanted to bring some of these big issues a bit closer to home and focus on the impact on individuals and on people within the Cardboard Citizens community. So before we kick off, I just wanted to run through the kind of schedule for this afternoon's event and just do a bit of housekeeping. So as many of you will remember, last year we made a play called Bystanders for the Edinburgh Fringe, which told the collection of different stories of people who've lived and some of them died on the streets, including Vernon Vanriel's story, who we've just been speaking to, a member of the Windrush generation and a champion boxer. And we're really honoured that Vernon has joined us today. So welcome, Vernon.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you. We've asked two of the cast of Bystanders, Andre Skeet and Libby Lowbird, also to join us today. Welcome to Andre and Libby.
Hi.
And
hello.
We're going to kick off the event with them reading some extracts from Vernon's stories in Bystanders. And just to let you know, we're not reading all of the scenes which featured Vernon, but the kind of beginning of his story and the end of his story in Bystanders. And then after that, Kiri is going to be in conversation with Brandon. Hi, Kiri. Hi, Brandon. Welcome. Brandon, I'm sure everybody here knows, a SITS member, and they'll be discussing Brandon's kind of current experiences of battling with the Home Office and with the UK's hostile environment. And then after that, we'll have a question and answer session. Be pleased to introduce Andre and Libby to read from Bystanders.
Bystanders.
Scene 4, The Entertainer. Ding, ding, ding.
Round 1. Vernon Vanriel at the British High Commission in Kingston, Jamaica. 2K7.
A white woman sits at a desk typing. You will need to leave all the documents with us.
I am nervous about leaving documents. In my time, I have lost a lot of precious things. Can you categorically tell me you will keep them safe?
I can make copies for you to keep, but we will need to hang on to the originals for now.
Got a Gestetner?
Beg your pardon?
Gestetner. First copier known to mankind. David Gestetner, Hungarian Jew, also invented the nail clipper and the biro, except the latter is usually erroneously credited to his fellow countryman, Laszlo Biro.
We got a photocopier.
Different system. Photocopier.
You've been placed on hold. Please wait.
A photo. Gestetner made a stencil.
Okay, so same result.
My father worked at Gestetner's in Broad Lane, Tottenham, when he came over in 1948, when the British people asked for workers to come.
The more documents you can give me, the better. It's all about proof of identity.
Does a photocopy tell you who I am?
It helps.
It's not the truth though, is it? The truth is a person, not a document, not a recording. The truth requires imagination.
Well, the Home Office requires a documentation.
Can you prove who you are?
I don't need to. My badge tells you who I am.
Felicity Wadsworth.
That's me.
Well, Felicity, the truth is I am Vernon Vanriel, known to some as the Entertainer. I floored Gary Knight on the 23rd of June, 1983, in a charity bout when I hadn't slept for weeks. See this? A black night for Gary, says the Boxing News.
Mr. Vanriel, we do not need your life story.
I want to get a passport to get back into the UK, the country I've lived in from 6 years of age. How will I get a passport if you don't know who I am?
I'm sure you have a great story to tell, and I'm sure you tell it well, but that doesn't prove you are who you say you are. We need papers.
Unfortunately, I lost most of my papers on the road. Same time I lost my Jamaican passport.
Well, that makes things quite difficult. Would you mind taking a seat? Because this could take a while.
Scene 9.
Mental health.
Round 2. I am categorical that there was witchcraft involved. Why else would all these things have happened to me? There are certain voices I hear in my ear.
A well-spoken, middle-aged white woman stands in front of a large assembly of predominantly white males in 2013. The Home Secretary.
The aim is to create, here in Britain, a really hostile environment for illegal immigrants.
Ding, ding, ding. Vernon at the hospital in Kingston, Jamaica, 2009.
I am after a medical certificate, which I am told that I require to access medical services.
What medical services you need? You're a Jamaican citizen.
I am not. I'm a citizen of the United Kingdom, but I am temporarily bereft of the papers which would prove this.
I don't know whether the hospital can help then. What's your condition?
I have a mental health condition. I am diagnosed as bipolar. This may have been exacerbated by my profession.
Which was?
Boxer.
What weight you fight at?
Light welterweight.
Okay. Have you been hospitalised before?
I was in St Anne's Psychiatric Hospital in Tottenham, London, on 13 different occasions due to depression.
What is your name?
Vernon Joshua Vanriel.
I don't believe it.
Believe what you like, but that's my name.
You're joking me. Vernon Vanriel, the entertainer.
Bangs to rights.
Oh, it's an honour to meet you, sir. I saw you fight Sam Lee Young in the Albert Hall. Must be 30 years back.
January the 19th, 1983.
I was 7. My granddaddy was your biggest fan. He saved up.
So many people love me.
I didn't recognise you. What happened?
I knocked him out in a second.
No, I mean...
TKO. I took the mic from the MC's hand. Thank you. Thank you. You know, when you come to see me, entertainment is guaranteed. Vernon Vanriel, keeping it real. Thanks to all who've come. Apologies to Mr. Young. And from that moment on, I never slept a wink. Insomnia was my downfall.
You still look good, you know.
I tried to keep fit, stay motivated. 3 weeks after that, I was back in the Albert Hall and I got beaten by Gary Gibson, the spoiler they called him, because I hadn't slept a second. I tried all sorts of things. I had acupuncture, but nothing worked. Then I was matched with the fighting fireman, Terry Marsh. I lost on points, and he went on to become world champion. I'm not being funny. Had I not been ill, I would have beaten him.
So you gave up fighting?
I announced my retirement. But about 2 weeks later, I went to Wembley with my girlfriend at the time, Maureen, to watch Frank Bruno fight. And as we approached the entrance, Frank Warren was standing outside.
Vern, don't retire.
I said, well, what you got in mind?
Come and fight for us.
Because at the time, I was fighting for Terry Lawless and Mickey Duff.
Come and fight for us.
I said, look, Frank, I'm going on holiday next week. Give me a ring when I get back.
Okie dokie, Vern. I'll do that, yeah?
So having not slept for in excess of 3 months, and I can take that on any oath anyone wants, I gets to Mallorca. I goes into the hotel room, comes back out with a swimsuit on and towel, lays on the beach, and within minutes, I'm fast asleep. Scene 20.
Taking notice.
And one day, after 13 years of exile in Jamaica, I got a letter. I read about your plight. I would like to interview you. Signed, A. Gentleman. An anonymous note.
I am Amelia Gentleman, and this is David Levine.
Who are you?
We're The Guardian.
Of whom are you the guardian? Do you take care of people?
The Guardian newspaper, Vernon. There's about 80 people in your situation, we reckon. We are calling it the Windrush scandal. Do you mind if Dave takes some photos?
I'm embarrassed about my living situation.
I think it will strengthen your case for people to see what you have been reduced to. Windrush scandal. Boxer trapped in Jamaica for 13 years, allowed back to the UK. Vernon Vanriel came to the UK as a 6-year-old in 1962. This week, the British consulate informed him that he could finally return, but ill and destitute, he wonders how he will afford the fare.
It has been hell.
He said in an interview conducted at the counter of the derelict store, which has no furniture apart from a camp bed behind a plywood partition.
If I ever end up accidentally going to hell, I'll be well prepared for it. I have deteriorated to something unrecognizable. No amount of money can ever compensate me for what has happened.
Scene 22.
The entertainer is back.
I arrived back in the UK the 6th of September 2K18. It was as if I was wide awake in a dream. It's destroyed my life. I'm 63 years of age now. I'm talking about iniquity. Nobody believes me, but it's something I'm positive of.